Hey guys, BMTM Sports here. I'm your host, Tiago Lorenco, alongside me with Andrew Mello and Michael Montero. Today we are doing a special episode on the World Cup, about this year's World Cup and the last World Cup that happened. What are your favorite moments of the World Cup?
From last year's World Cup, from the 2014, where Germany were crowned champions. There was that moment in the group stage when Netherlands they walked all over Spain, beating them 5-1. Robin van Persie was nominated for a Puskas Award. A great ball in over the top of the defense, and it was just magic to see him header the ball like that. He flew in the air, and it'll be a World Cup goal to be remembered for the rest of history.
Michael, what was your favorite moment?
Personally, since I was going for Germany in the finals heavily, my favorite moment of the last World Cup was when Schürrle was running down the wing perfectly, beautifully, whipped it in. You could see it from a mile away. Goes in with a beautiful chest, volleyed it perfectly. Romero stood no chance. That was my favorite moment for sure. Screw Messi.
My favorite moment of the World Cup was James Rodriguez's volley against Uruguay. What a stunning goal that was, guys. The 2018 Russia World Cup is 10 days away, and we already have the group stages ready for you guys. Egypt, Russia, Saudi Arabia, and Uruguay. What are your thoughts on that group?
Egypt is a good team. I think Egypt will make it out of that group, and alongside them, I think it'll be Uruguay. Uruguay is probably the best team in that group, so I think it'll be both of them coming out of Group A.
Group B is Iran, Morocco, Portugal, and Spain. Michael, what are your thoughts on that group?
In that group, I see Portugal and Spain easily breezing through Iran and Morocco. Iran and Morocco don't really have the superstars, the talent to beat the two powerhouses known as Portugal and Spain, so that's my prediction.
Group C, Australia, Denmark, France, and Peru. Andrew?
I think France are the heavy favorites in that group. I think they'll make it through for sure, and alongside them, it could be either Denmark or Peru. Peru had a great campaign coming into the World Cup, so it could be up for grabs for that second place spot. I give it to Denmark or Peru.
Group D is looking at Argentina, Croatia, Iceland, and Nigeria. Michael?
That group is pretty tight, but for sure Argentina will go through with Messi carrying the team as always. And second place is close, Croatia, Iceland, Nigeria, but I'm going to have to go with Croatia with Modric in the midfield. They have a few other talents as well. I'm going to have to go with Croatia.
Group E, Brazil, Costa Rica, Serbia, and Switzerland. Andrew?
I think Brazil are going to be very hungry following that last World Cup that they were the hosts of. They fell short, losing 7-1 to Germany, absolutely embarrassing. It was a bad day for Brazilian soccer, and I think they're going to be very hungry this year, and they'll be one of the favorites to win the final. So they will make it out of that group for sure, and alongside them, I think a strong Switzerland side will make it through as well.
Group F, Germany, Mexico, South Korea, and Sweden. Michael?
Germany, obviously going through, winners of the last World Cup. Second place could be a bit close. We have Sweden, Mexico, South Korea, but...
Sun.
Yep, sun. But honestly, I see Mexico going through as Sweden struggled to even make it to the World Cup, and South Korea only really has sun, no one else, so, yep.
Group G is looking at Belgium, England, Panama, and Tunisia. Andrew?
Belgium's a very good team. They're one of the strong European teams. I think they will make it through. And then alongside them, you got England too. So England is known for being in the World Cup past years. They're a young team, but I think they'll do good this year. I think they'll do very well.
The last group in the World Cup is Colombia, Japan, Poland, and Senegal. Michael?
Honestly, I see Colombia going through for sure. They were a bit strong in the Copa America, showing signs that they could be strong here. They qualified pretty easily. In terms of second, you have Japan, Poland, and Senegal. I'm going to have to go with Poland as they have Lewandowski carrying up front. He's a great striker. I see him going through.
L of the World Cup is Italy, Chile, Wales, and Netherlands. What are your thoughts on that group?
For some reason, I don't know why, but I feel like Italy's going to go undefeated the whole tournament, so good luck to Italy.
Those are the four big teams that did not qualify for the World Cup. I've seen Chile had an amazing performance last year. Wales also, the Euros, played really well. No one knew that they were going to be able to go that far, but they proved all of us wrong. Italy, one of the big ones that didn't qualify for the World Cup, unfortunately.
Yeah, 5-time winners. They're not here this time around, but I'm sure they'll be back. They got a new coach, new management, so it'd be nice to see Italy back in, because it's kind of a disgrace right now to not see them in that tournament.
Embarrassing.
The 2018 World Cup, from the teams that we know that have qualified for, who do you think is going to win it all?
I wanted Germany to, repeat champions. I'm a Portuguese fan. I don't think it's going to happen. But my prediction this year is that Brazil's going to win it. They're a very good team, a very talented team. They're very deep too, and they got a great star, Neymar, to lead them to win it. And they're going to be hungry from last time around, because they were an absolute disgrace to their home country. So I see Brazil winning it this year.
Michael?
Honestly, personally, as much as I want Portugal to win it, I just don't see it happening. Not enough star power. Recently, they tied to Tunisia 2-2. Wasn't a good look for the national team. Germany, last World Cup winners. The squad's looking very different, but still very strong. I don't think they're going to win it either. Brazil, yeah, they're strong, but 7-1 really. I'm still going to have to go with Portugal.
Still Portugal.
Yep.
After tying 0-0 to Belgium as well.
Doesn't matter. Portugal.
Portugal it is. Portugal, Germany. I'm going to go with Germany. I think Germany's going to win the World Cup. That is all from BMTM Sports. See y'all next time.
From barking, 7 a.m. in the morning, she's calling, I'm yawning.